The work of addressing issues of an environment is a huge challenge that requires collaboration and working together across the various classes, stratas, indeed the mobilization of all resources available, be they located in government, the private sector, and indeed the entire civil society. My message basically would be that we should seek greater collaboration. We should mobilize and organize and leverage various resources to build a better future. Better future for Africa, a better future for South Africa, a better future for the world, indeed a better future for our children and future generations. Indeed, when all is said and done, everything really centers on a better life and the building of a viable and sustainable economies. Agriculture is one area that requires such a special attention, and the various professions available to young people today through a variety of technicons and universities or other institutions of higher learning remains critical. So I would say that young people in particular need to pay attention to the work that needs to be done to leverage resources and to ensure greenery and greening. And this can take place at the level of institutions. For instance, imagine what would happen if all our churches, if all our mosques, if all our temples had trees, planted trees, grassing overall, and if indeed our young people were to use and redirect their energies towards transforming the environment and then ensuring that there's an overall positive impact on the environment through a variety of creative implementation of a variety of ideas to take us from where we are to a successful and indeed great greenery of the future. Institutions in Joburg, such as the Johannesburg Zoo, can do their bit by linking these issues of greening to overall sustainable development. regarding the African continent, I remain positive. In the main, because there's some good work that is being done in relation to reinforcing tourism and seeking to promote and deepen work in relation to animals, the forests, and generally greenery across the African continent. And these challenges do not just apply to those countries which enjoy the privilege of better climate and related circumstances, but it also applies to those countries in the Sahel, Namibian desert, stretching to the Karoo in South Africa, and parts of Botswana. So I would say that I remain fairly positive that this work that is being undertaken in the cities in Africa and elsewhere really relates to a very firm foundation that already exists and that has been laid. All we need to do is to build upon the achievements and work in such a way that there's greater collaboration to ensure better impact. I have a great regard and great respect for Wangari, and I think that she has achieved a lot and remains a very important inspiration. And I feel honored and in a very privileged situation where people who have done great work are associated with some of the good ideas, some of the aspirations that we harbor as South Africans, and I'm really looking forward to where there can be many heroes of this kind, both here in South Africa, in the African continent, and indeed in the world. There's a lot of good work that has been done in the planting of trees by local South Africans, but I dare say that there are many prominent African leaders who have planted trees in relevant spaces, such as the planting of trees, for instance, by Nelson Mandela and other African Union leaders at Thokoza Park, Dorothy Nyembe Park, and the support of great work that continues to take place in places like the Walter Sisulu Botanical Gardens.